This might be the first and last time you ever see this. All right, friends, and so in this price point, in this part of town, you're going to want a grandiose entryway, just like this one. When I pulled up, my assistant said, "Hey, Joe, it looks like we're arriving to a compound." And that's exactly what this is, a compound. So a security gate is very important, especially if you have beautiful vehicles and you want to keep your family safe. Notice that when we came in through the private entryway, the road does not have a gate. So having your own private gate is very, very useful. So as we make our way down this beautiful driveway, I want you to take a look at the wonderful scenery. Look at all of this beautiful green space throughout the entire property. And this is just the front and the sides of the house. Wait until you see what I have in store for you in the backyard. Just behind me is the main house with the master bedroom suite, the master guest rooms, and the kitchen area. And just to the left of me is the guest house. Whether you choose to use it as an in-law suite or you want to put your pesky teenagers over there, it's a great guest house along with a full gym. Well, everybody, look who I ran into. We're with Alexandra Gonzalez. This is her beautiful listing here today in West Boca. Alexandra, how are you, my dear?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much for having us. Yes, absolutely. Please, out of all the many things that you can share with us about this property, what are your favorite two things?
About 15-20 minutes to Meisner and the best restaurants in Boca Raton and the mall and schools. Sitting in 5 acres of land, equestrian friendly, and agriculture. So
proximity and what sounds like to me, freedom to be left alone.
Yes.
Right? So no HOAs.
Privacy. There is a small HOA.
There is, okay.
Very small. But it's mainly you have privacy. It's like your own sanctuary in here. And you have so much land. If you love horses, you can have horses. If you love the privacy, if you love just riding around.
Awesome. So this is actually the very first time in my career that I've seen a property that has a little HOA, but the neighbors have cattle over on the other side. Have you ever seen that? HOA with cows? That must be a pretty lenient HOA.
Yes.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for the opportunity. We're going to tour the rest of the house.
Awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Okay, friends, welcome to the party. We're at this beautiful Brokers Open by Luxury Mag and Alexandra, who invited us here today. Before we go ahead and join the party, I want to take you on a special tour. Okay, guys, you know that if you watch my channel, you know how much I love hurricane impact windows and doors. Right here are Category 5 hurricane impact windows and doors. This is a front entry door system with oversized side lights. This is your aluminum faux wood finish, both on the interior and the exterior of the glass. The glass has a gray tint on it, so it will help with transmission of light to come in so your home gets natural lighting, but it'll also help with blocking any type of solar heat gain coefficient. That's a fancy word for blocking the solar heat. Keeping your home energy efficient. Right above are also these beautiful transoms, allowing for the natural light to come in. Welcome to Dad's office. As soon as you walk into the front door, we have this excellent space that's been reserved as your primary workspace. A set of beautiful French doors separate this room from the rest of the house. So when you want that privacy, you can just go ahead and close those doors. And so you can go back to work paying the bills or just doing the things that you really love to enjoy. Also, you may choose to use this room as an exercise room. What would you use it for? Tell me in the comments below. And so, friends, one of my favorite things about this property is the beautiful high ceilings. I estimate these ceilings to be about 40 foot high. Clearly, the architect, when he designed this house, had in mind that he wanted the place to be spacious and airy, along with lots of natural light to come in. And we can see that by those massive transom picture windows that we can see above. Okay, friends, so welcome to the formal dining room. We have these beautiful lighting fixtures and this tremendous space for entertaining. So whether you're having your friends over for hors d'oeuvres or it's a wine tasting, this is a wonderful space to go ahead and do that. Notice how close we are to the main kitchen area. Perfect for the dining experience. And so, friends, welcome to the second, my most favorite part of this house. I'm saving my favorite part for the very end of the video, so be sure that you stay tuned for that. Right behind me is this beautiful rainforest marble backsplash and countertops throughout. Absolutely gorgeous. We have custom millwork mahogany finish. I love how they went with the satin nickel hinges and hardware just to give it a little pop against the dark colored wood. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, every house in South Florida wouldn't be complete without a pass-through. What makes this pass-through special? Well, it's hurricane impact. So in the event of a storm, you're protected regardless. Pretty awesome. All right, so here we are going to the utility storage area of the property. Right here to my left, we have this awesome space that is reserved especially just for laundry or even the maid's quarters. Plenty of room and pantry for storage here, as well as an extra slop sink to take off those dirty clothes when you come into the garage space so you don't have to track it through the house. If you have kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, and so for a house of this size, we must have places to go, common areas like common bathrooms. Just to my left, as soon as we walk out of the utility storage space, we have this beautiful bathroom, which would be the common area bathroom. This is where everybody comes to use the restroom when they are a visitor at your house. This cabana door goes right out onto the pool deck, which is awesome. Notice that they furnished it with this beautiful smoky white interlayer glass for privacy purposes. This is also hurricane impact. Now that you've seen the common area space, the kitchen, the utility storage space, as well as the common area bathroom, I want to point out to you something really interesting that I haven't seen anybody talking about yet. Check this out. If you are a guest at this property, or maybe you're one of the teenagers that lives at this property, you have your own reserved spot to enjoy espresso in the morning. Check this out. So right over here, as we sit outside, we can have our little lounge chairs, our little cafes and tables, and we can sip our coffee while we look at the beautiful view. Remember, this is reserved for the teenagers. Some people say they can't get any satisfaction from the things they do in their life, but I think that this house will give you lots of satisfaction, especially if you're living your life here in sunny South Florida. Pun intended. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the game room. This is a nice space that's been reserved, whether you're playing billiards or air hockey or video games or pinball. This little space that we're in right here right now is actually the common area space that is splits two of the guest rooms. One guest room bedroom on my right, another guest bedroom on my left. Let's look at the smaller guest bedroom on my right first. Okay, so welcome to guest bedroom number 1. This is the perfect space for when you have friends over, and again, for the teenagers too. As you can see, this particular room has a full-size bed, and if you just come around this way, it does have its own attached bedroom and a beautiful balcony that goes outdoors with some awesome lounge chairs. Let's look at it, come on. And so friends, as you can see, we're sitting on 5 acres of beautifully landscaped premium property in Boca Raton, Florida. The very essence of feeling like you're being left alone in your own privacy in a place like Boca Raton, in a home like this one, it just really exudes that feeling here right now. Check out the serenity of the lake and look at how wonderful and how peaceful it just seems to be out there. Traditionally, most of the homes that you see in South Florida are on what's called a zero lot line, which essentially is exactly what it sounds like. There's a line, that's your lot, and then the other side of the lot is your neighbor. So you guys kind of butt up against each other on the property. That is not the issue here. This is a 5-acre lot with everything that you could possibly want just right here. Okay, time to check out the other guest room upstairs next to the game room, right this way. So I like both of these rooms because they have their own little privacy and it's right next to the game room. The room we just came from has the awesome balcony view facing the back. This room is a little bit larger in size, and I think it was done like that specifically to compensate one for the other. Give this one a little bit more square footage and a little bit of a bigger closet, whereas the other one has a little bit less square footage, a smaller closet, not a walk-in closet, but it boasts the view from the balcony over there. Okay, friends, so the time has come for us to go ahead and check out the master bedroom quarters. Right behind me is the master bedroom suite, along with 2 other guest room suites. So first we're going to start with the guest suite number 1, right here on the right-hand side. As you can see, we have a beautiful attached bathroom with a pocket door, so that creates a little bit more space. Wonderful hurricane impact windows and doors, allowing the light to transfer through, and super high vaulted ceilings, so it gives you plenty of space. Guest room suite number 2, right behind the camera in that direction. Very similar to the other guest room that we just saw. It does have its own attached bathroom, and that attached bathroom also has its own vanity and plenty of space to freshen up to get your day rocking and rolling. Okay friends, welcome to the master bedroom suite. Several key elements that I want to point out that are super exciting about this. The first is that the oversized closet to my right is awesome. Perfect for fitting all of his and hers. Shoes, bags, suits, pants, you name it. It's all right here. Come check this out. Look how beautifully high the ceiling is. Look how high and how low the drawers go. Custom milled closet space throughout. Absolutely excellent. Everything that you might need can be fit right into this closet. The next beautiful thing about this master bedroom suite that I want to point out to you are these beautiful trade coffered ceilings with crown molding to give it that accentuated look. It makes it even more spacious. Also, look at the beautiful natural light passing through these French doors, which go out to a beautiful patio. Okay, so welcome to the master bathroom suite. This place is awesome. It has everything that you could possibly want. Notice the very large transom picture window to our right, which is right behind the beautiful oversized Roman tub, does not have any privacy glass on it. Not to worry, because there are blinds that come down for your privacy. Obviously, we did not want to block this beautiful view, and so we chose to leave it clear, and that was the right option. And just to the left of me are his and her vanities, perfect for getting ready in the morning. And just to the right of me over here is going to be our frameless shower door, where we have plenty of space to freshen up after a long day worth of work. And finally, our commode, where you can have privacy to do the things that you need to do as well. Okay, so I've been holding out on you. I keep alluding to the fact that there are some other things in this house that you must see, that you need to know about, that I keep holding on to the end. Well, we're getting much closer to that time, and here is what I'm going to tell you. The backyard is absolutely phenomenal. We're going to feature that right now. But right after the backyard, there is a second detached guest house, which could be a mother-in-law suite or another suite for your rowdy, rambunctious teenagers. So we're going to cover that along with the gym as well. Are you ready? Let's go check it out. All right, guys, so we're back here in the front yard in the driveway. And just to my right, as soon as we see the windows here, that is the detached single family house, which can be used as a guest house or an in-law suite. Half of the building is actually a gym, which looks totally awesome. Everything you could possibly need in a gym. Behind it is the actual house. It has multiple bedrooms, a full kitchen, and a beautiful view of the backyard. Now, how, might you ask, how do you get from the main house to the guest house? Well, as you can see right behind me, there's this beautiful bridge, which protects you from the elements if it's raining, if it's snowing. No, I take that back. It doesn't snow in sunny South Florida. It is gorgeous 12 months out of the year here. So in our 70-degree weather, you would walk under this bridge over into the guest house. All right, so here we are in the guest house, where we have 2 guest bedrooms and 1 bathroom, so it's a 2-1. And as you can see, we have these beautiful common area, this living area. We have our full wraparound couch here, oversized TV on the wall, plenty of space to entertain here at the bar, and a full-size kitchen. Man, I wonder if we can purchase this property separate from the main property. Wouldn't that be cool? As you can see, we have these excellent impact windows, perfect for natural lighting. I want to point something out to you. This is something you don't see often, where you have all of this natural lighting on one side of the wall. Do you see that? You do not see that in homes often, where the entire wall is almost completely glass. Very cool, lots of natural lighting. People always want more natural lighting. I bet you didn't see this. Side light. This is an active side light. What does that mean? That means that if I want to, I can actually hit these switches right here. There's a switch right here, and there's one below. And this side light will also fold outward. Why is that important? Because if you have big furniture, it won't fit in the single French door. But if you pop that open, you get another, I don't know what that is, maybe 18, 20 inches, and then you can fit your big furniture in through the door. Okay, friends, I stand corrected. The guest house is a 2-2, 2 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms. So as you can see, in this guest bathroom, we have an awesome rain shower head faucet, frameless shower door, excellent privacy glass, and your very own contemporary vanity sink and hardware. Ask your kids, which room do they want? Of all the guest rooms that we've seen in this house so far, which room is your favorite out of the guest rooms? I want to know. And if it's the room that has the balcony view, you probably guessed right, because that's my favorite too. All right, so that is the detached guest house. On the other side of the kitchen area is the custom gym. Ready to pump some iron? Come check this out. Right over here on the other side of the bridge, which heads back over to the main house, I want to show you how we manage to stay in shape on a daily basis. If you know anything about gym life or going to the gym, you would know that being cleanly is extremely important. One of the best ways to find out if the gym is cleanly or not is by checking out the bathroom. Look how nice this bathroom is for your gym. Frameless shower doors, contemporary vanity, and everything just set out for you perfect. Almost looks like it is a spa. Pretty cool, right? Come on into the gym, take a look. We have plenty of space here to fit all of your gym equipment. There are so many items in here, there's so many things in here that I'm not even sure that I'm gonna use them all. But come take a look around. And again, lots of natural lighting throughout the entire gym. Plenty of space to put everything that you want in here. Just on the other side of this wall. You know the video wouldn't be complete if I didn't punch the dummy, right? The leverage, the physics, is in the elbow. 90 degree is where the power comes from on a hook. There's your boxing lesson, come on. So we've come to the best part in the entire tour. We are leaving the detached guest house, walked over the bridge, walked under the bridge, and now we're headed over to the exterior common area. This is where all the magic happens. Take a look. We have this beautiful barbecue setup. If you want to throw down and do some rotisserie or some steaks or some Florida lobster tails, look at this wonderful space here that we have to entertain. Check out this great granite countertop. Perfect. How many chairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can have 20 people around this exterior bar. You can serve up some delicious barbecue to many people with this setup. I love to barbecue. You know what would make this better? If it was actually me using this with a nice cold cerveza, looking at this beautiful lake view as the sun sets in the distance. What better way to enjoy Florida than just like this? Check this out. Right over here on this side, we have a couple of things that I just want to point out to you. Very important. We have this big space right here for dining outside. Okay. Also, you don't have to go too far. If you need a refill for your glass, we have these excellent storage coolers for either wine or beer or anything that you might want to keep nice and cool. And also, just right here to my right-hand side, we have the cabana door, which is the bathroom that goes to the common area bathroom. So if you're at the pool or if you're barbecuing really quick and you have to use the restroom, you don't have to run through the entire house to go and do so. It's right there for you. Also, we have this shower head set up, which also goes into the cabana door bathroom right here. For when you get out of the pool, you can just shower off before going inside the house. Remember when I told you guys about that great pass-through inside the kitchen? Well, that's located right there with those two chairs. Usually, typically people want to pass some hors d'oeuvres from the inside to the outside of the house, where you might be sitting here with your friends, enjoying a beautiful cigar and a delicious cognac. Oh, I love Boca Raton. Look at this section of the barbecue space right here where these bars are, while we overlook the beautiful foliage of the backyard, the greenery, and the lake. Absolutely beautiful. Check out this excellent pool space. This area right here where these lounge chairs are, we call this the beach. It looks like a beach. You just wade in with your feet right here up to your ankle deep, and you can just lay out and put your beverages right here on the little table. Also, we have what I call over there an island. So we have the beach and we have the island, along with our excellent jacuzzi, hot tub, and waterfall. And now you guys can see right behind me the entire facade of the rear of the house, the elevation of the house. You'll notice all of the natural light that passes into the house because of the large windows that go all the way along the side and up to the top. Pretty awesome. This might be the first and last time you ever see this. A house in Boca Raton with a little bitty HOA and cattle in the backyard. What does that tell me? Well, it tells me that this area is zoned for agriculture, livestock. So you can probably have chickens or cows and horses. I know you can because there's cows right there. And I know you can have horses too. But that's pretty cool. One of the best things about owning real property is being able to do what you want on that real property. And if you choose to have that type of livestock, that's awesome. And we rarely see that in Boca Raton, but guess what? You're seeing it here right now on these 5 acres. Hey, I noticed something interesting that a lot of people don't know about and won't tell you about. Come look at this. You see this very large window over here? This window pane butts up against to this window pane, and it is connected by a strip of weather stripping and bonded together with polyurethane for waterproofing purposes. I want to point out to you that this is what we call butt glass because it butts up to each other without a structural beam or a structural mullion in between. In hurricane code in South Florida, in order for you to combine one window to another window within a specific size, you must have a structural mullion in between to put them together in order to be both code compliant and ultimately have lower insurance premiums. So whenever you see something like this anywhere in South Florida that needs to abide by hurricane code, just know that they most likely sacrificed structural integrity for premium aesthetic view. Aesthetic view looks better without a big bar in the middle of your window when you're trying to have your breakfast in the morning looking out to this view for everyone to see during the day. I am not an arborist, nor do I pretend to be one. But I can tell you this now, that while sitting under this beautiful avocado tree with this wonderful Boca Raton mansion behind me, overlooking this beautiful lake view while the sun goes down and enjoying this delicious Prosecco, I feel that you should be enjoying this here with me too. And for more on that, be sure to click the link below, subscribe, like, and contact me